Hi, I am addicted. I am seriously addicted to nature and how nature has the answer to everything. And while we all hear that these days, we hear that on TV, on radio, how many of us really go to the forest, pluck herbs, get bitten by snakes? We don't. And even though most of us have begun trying natural remedies, alternative remedies, those are limited to the Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and health stores, the shelves of all those places. As a consumer, it is very important for me to know very well the ingredients that I am consuming in my natural products. And therefore, being the director of Karma Blends, the wellness tea company, which is 100% natural, it's very important for me to share with you why these teas are natural, what they contain, and what they do for you. So today I'm going to talk about our best-selling digestive tea. Now, why am I taking the digestive tea to talk about? Firstly, because it's best-selling. A lot of our consumers out there get benefit out of it, and I'm sure they would like to know why is it that this works so well. Secondly, for thousands and thousands of years, traditional Chinese and Indian systems, medical systems, have been harping about how digestion is the root cause of a lot of health problems. Today, research in the Western world is showing that a lot of stomach cancers are related to toxins in the stomach which have not been able to be flushed out by the digestive system. Also, poor digestion leads to obesity, which in turn leads to a million other problems. So without getting into that, let me tell you why this one tea bag of the Karma Blends digestive tea works so well and what it contains. So let's take a look at the 7 ingredients that go into this. So these are the 7 different herbs that go into the making of the Karma Blends digestion tea. These are all digestive and carminative herbs. By carminative, I mean herbs that expel stomach gas and release flatulence. So now let's take a look at each one individually and see what it does for us. So the first ingredients here are anise seeds and dill seeds. Yeah, these are the same dill seeds that these are the seeds of the greens dill that you see everywhere in supermarkets. These are the seeds of that vegetable. Now, both these seeds are used widely for colic preparations because they are known for their properties in reducing stomach ache, flatulence, and any extra gas in the stomach. In fact, these 2 herbs, especially this one, it has a very nice flavor. It's almost like fennel seeds, and you can chew them after meals. This is a little bit more pungent, but when put into tea, it adds a very soothing flavor. Now, in Southeast Asia, during postpartum for 40 days, women are supposed to use boiled water, actually make a tea, fresh tea at home with these 2 ingredients because it helps them to come back to their shape, as well as ensure that when they're nursing the baby, no air bubbles are passed on in their milk. So these 2 herbs are known widely for their properties in digestion. Let's go to the next herb. Now these, while they look like pepper seeds, this is actually called false pepper because they look identical. If you kept them together, it'd be hard to tell them apart. But they're very different, as in they have no flavor. You know how while pepper has a lot of zing and zest and spice, this has just no flavor. These false pepper, which are also called Ambelia ribes, no flavor but a lot of power in terms of what it does for you. Now what it does for you is it works on reducing the mucus in the digestive lining, in the whole digestive system. There's a lot of mucus, and when you have that mucus, and on some days there's more than the others based on the foods you eat, like dairy products are known to create a lot of mucus, and that's why a lot of people are intolerant to a lot of dairy products. One of the reasons, while there are many others. So what these dill seeds do is they keep the mucus out of the stomach lining. They make sure that the mucus is not obstructing the food and the digestive enzymes reach the food rather than banging their heads with the mucus. So and it can be used in large quantities without any side effects. So this is a very important part of our tea. Now let's see what the other ingredients are. Now our 4th ingredient here are these carom seeds. They are very small, cute, brown seeds, which are very pungent. even in very small quantities. You can taste it, you can smell it. You often don't see these. You don't see them anywhere in the supermarkets. But if you cook Indian food, this is a part of a lot of Indian recipes because it's used in tandem with foods that are known to cause bloating and gas. For example, you can use this with cauliflower, with cabbage, with broccoli. And that's why we use it as a very important part of our tea. How it functions is it releases any air bubbles in the digestive passage. What air bubbles do is they slow down the movement of food from the stomach to the intestines and then out there. So what this does for you is it makes sure that no air bubbles are there. It helps in the release of digestive enzymes, which enhances and kicks off the digestion process. So this was our fourth ingredient. Moving on to the next one. Now these again, the fennel seeds. They are in the family of the anise and the dill seeds. They're actually very cute and much tastier than the other two seeds. In fact, if you go to a Southeast Asian restaurant, you'll often find near the checkout, they have a bowl of these seeds because after meals, these are known to give a head start to the digestive process. They not only help with that, they also help with bad breath, before any food can cause trouble in the stomach. Fennel seeds are known to prevent that. So these are a very preventative herb in terms of digestive problems. They also add a lot of flavor. It's very soothing. And while, the mental association of fennel seeds to the fennel fruit, to the fennel vegetable that we put in our salad is a little turning off, these actually taste and feel and smell quite different. Let's move to the next two ingredients. These are cardamom seeds. Now these are very, very flavorful. Any of you who've had chai have probably had a flavor of these seeds. Now they're very good for their digestive properties because the seed as well as the cover, the peel of the seed, I'm just going to pop it open and show you. They're like tiny. I'm going to take a better one. That did not quite pop open. Yeah. It's fun popping them. It's like little bubbles. But, they have black seeds, these little tiny black seeds, which are very, very flavorful. They smell very good. And the seeds inside, which we have used in our tea, add flavor. But more than that, it's a very good tonic for digestion. The peel itself is also used for, its digestive properties because it has a lot of fiber, like the psyllium husk does. So you can even chew them and they taste just fine. So this is probably my favorite ingredient in the tea. It's yummy, it's flavorful, and it works. Let's move on to the last ingredient. Now these are our small, pretty, and flavorful chamomile flowers. These are very widely available, and you see people sipping them all the time in restaurants for their digestive properties. What chamomile does is it soothes the intestinal passages, the gastrointestinal tract. It kind of soothes it. It's like the mother to the digestive system. It has that nurturing, calming effect, and it relaxes the muscles so that the food can go down the way it should, without any obstacles, just smooth, free-flowing. So, and this was our final ingredient. It also adds a lot of flavor to the tea, just makes you feel instantly better when you sip chamomile or you sip our tea, which contains chamomile. So together, these 7 herbs ensure that this one little tea bag is a very mild but yet very, very effective digestive remedy by ensuring that all the digestive enzymes needed are released timely and there are no air bubbles in the passage, that you stay flatter and you don't let the flatulence get in there. So a lot of our tea drinkers have written to us and they tell us that even though they originally bought this tea for digestion, and it is a digestive tea, it contains no sienna, so it's not a weight loss tea, it helps them to lose weight by staying regular because constipation is a very big reason for putting on weight, for obesity, and this helps to keep all of that at bay. So to order your box of digestive Karma Blends tea, go to www.karmablends.com. If you have any questions, we would love to answer them. So write to us at info@karmablends.com. Thank you.